Okay, let me ask you this. What if I told you that a mini golf course could be a battlefront for urban development, public space debates, and even how we define community in 2023? Because Cincinnati's latest news might just be the most fascinating case study you didn't know you needed. So here's the surface-level story. The Cincinnati Park Board approved a lease for a mini golf course at the Banks. Cool, right? But wait, if you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about goofy windmills and LED-lit putts. This is about how cities are increasingly turning to private businesses to fund public amenities. The $1 million price tag? That's not coming from taxpayer dollars. It's a private investment. And that raises a deeper question. When a park hosts a commercial mini golf course, is it still a park? Or is it becoming a branded experience? Let's unpack the location. Freedom Park at the Banks, right between the Filson and Yard House. Now, I'm not just pointing out real estate for fun. This placement is strategic. It's about foot traffic, sure, but also about creating a destination vibe. The course will be fenced with one entrance and security cameras, which, honestly, feels more like a theme park than a traditional park. What many people don't realize is that this blurs the line between open-access public space and curated, controlled environments. Is this a smart business move or a slippery slope toward privatized parks? And here's a detail I find fascinating. The project still needs city building permits. Why is that important? Because it reveals how these flashy announcements often hinge on bureaucratic rubber stamping. The timeline, potential opening by November, feels aggressive. Too aggressive? Maybe. But from my perspective, this urgency is a calculated PR move. They want to capitalize on summer tourism and the excitement around the Banks' ongoing revitalization. But let's get real. Mini golf is a gateway drug for developers. Once you've got people coming for quirky entertainment, what's next? Food trucks? Concerts? Pop-up bars? The infrastructure for a mini golf course, lighting, pathways, security, could easily be repurposed for other revenue-generating activities. What this really suggests is that Cincinnati's Park Board sees the Banks as a testing ground for hybrid public-private spaces. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. In fact, personally, I think it's bold. Cities need innovation, especially when budgets are tight. But it's worth asking. Who benefits? The families getting a fun activity? The developers? The park board? Or the corporations that now have a foothold in public land? Here's my closing thought. This mini golf course isn't just a place to hit a ball into a clown's mouth. It's a microcosm of how urban spaces are evolving. So next time you see a news story about a fun new attraction, ask yourself, what's the bigger game being played here? And more importantly, who's keeping score?